Hello! So, they just had a big update in Daphne where they brought back Savia. Well, maybe not a big update, but they brought back Savia, and they also are gonna bring, I think they brought her class change. It's like a week ago they said something about her getting a class change scroll, so I think we're gonna be able to class change her now, so we'll look into that. Didn't really say what class it was when they did that, but we're gonna look into that. But yeah, Savia, Reminiscence, her stuff's back. But the special offers from the jeweler. Yep, oh, new class change, here it is. Oh, she could become a thief. Ah, that's kind of bad. Thief Knight? Thieves are pretty much the worst class in the game, and Knights are kind of the second worst class in the game, so that's kind of bad. So, that's unfortunate. I was hoping she'd get an interesting, a better class change, because then she'd be, like, usable. Like, if she was a mage, oh, then she'd be, like, more interesting or something, but Thief, sad. Thief class change set. Oh, you could buy some bundles, though. Alright. We got Savia back. Oh, that's right. I changed it to Japanese on this account because I was doing a video about, like, the last video I did was about the stuff, but that's fine. Fine. I actually have Savia on this account too, so we actually could pull up Savia here. Let's go to the... So weird having the Japanese voices. Yokoso, that means welcome. Alright.
規律を守れだのなんだの言いやがったらぶっ飛ばすぞ。いい編成だね。頼もしいよ。
Oh yeah, the Japanese voices are way weird. Oh, we have 2,000 gems. We might be able to buy some Savia bones. I don't think we need to since we already have Savia on this account, so we can just mess with that and see how else we get. I think we save the emeralds for a different one since we already have Savia. Oh, yeah, cool. We get all the gems. Oh, more special supplies. Fly to the Soaring Blackstar. Wait, we need to look at those. Fly to the Soaring Blackstar. Oh, they're gonna give us some free class change requests. Oh, is that what she looks like as a thief? That's kind of cool. Alright. Let's see here. So let's look at some of the jeweler bundles here. So... Oh, they brought back the 2,000 gems for 10 bone bundle with the EXP books and the tags and the stuff, like, because you get 500 back. It's actually good because you get 500 gems back. Actually a decent deal. Oh, the thief class change set. So this gets you Savia's thief book plus 3 class change requests. 500 gems, 300 tags, 20 tags, and then 3 of these books for $20. It's hard to recommend that unless you need the class change request, because you can always... No, right here, handbooks. Oh wait, I don't have the handbook tab on this account. Ha! There's a handbook tab. Like after you beat basement 8 of the beginning abyss, you'll get a handbook tab, and you can just buy it there. I recommend getting it there. Let's see, anything else that's new? Yeah, Savia's thief class change. Oh, they didn't give you the 40 bones for 89 bundles though. Yeah, that one's almost a good deal, but they do have the other one. So this is a one-time deal, but that's actually, if you were gonna buy Savia bones, like this isn't too bad if you have purple gems. Like if you buy purple gems, definitely get them from the website because you get a better conversion rate from the website. But yeah, so there's that. So let's go look at Savia. So Savia is she's a knight. She's actually an evil knight, which is weird because knights are pretty much always good or neutral. Like in previous was like, so the knights are pretty much Daphne's version of lords, right? There's a lord class in the previous versions of Daphne. Lords were always good or neutral. You couldn't be evil as a lord, right? So Savia being an evil knight's kind of interesting. I feel like her whole design's kind of inspired from Cain from like Final Fantasy IV. That's exactly who she reminds me of. If you've ever played Final Fantasy IV, that's who she reminds me of as Cain. Yeah, let's go look at her abilities. So her Soaring Beast Knight increases evasion when equipped with a two-handed spear and light armor. This is like her special team. So she is a spear focused knight. Like I said, she's kind of like I said, she's like a dragoon from Final Fantasy. That's kind of like her whole design. And then she also has the Black Beast Feint. This is her inheritable skill. Increases own evasion for 1 turn, makes 1 row of enemies more likely to target the user for 2 turns. Evading attack triggers a counterattack that penetrates defensive power. When evading attack, evasion increase amount penetration rate or reduce someone other than Savia. This is kind of like a better version of taunt. It's kind of like attract hit, but like a way better version of it. Minor physical attack used becomes more easily targeted by enemy for 3 turns, so like it's definitely an interesting kit. Like she does not normally learn counterattacks, but you definitely want to teach counterattack because she has evade. You want to focus on her evasion and counterattacks. Like if you were gonna develop her though as a character though, like if you got a new Savia, you want to put points to her. Definitely strength. Strength is probably what you want to do, or maybe luck. To get the most out of her. Like speed's not that particularly great on it, even on Savia. Like there's better ways to raise your evasion, is just to get evasion from gear. But otherwise, she's just a normal knight. She gets a bonus with a spear. We can go look at the exchange though. Soaring Blackstar. Get a knight HP up book, which is actually not bad, and mage MP up book. These can be good if you need, like I said. Both of these are good books if you need them. Adventures Remains for 60 is always good. The Snow Leopard has pretty decent attack power. I think was like, what was it? Was it the Wolf Helmet that had the good interest? No. I think the boots actually have a spear mod on it. Yeah, two-handed spear proficiency. So this gets you two-handed spear proficiency skill, which is kind of nice. On boots. Boots are kind of like a low... They aren't the most like important equipment gear-wise as far as like stats go, so it's okay to take to lose some stats if you're focused on spears. Like these boots would be okay. Like even at level 10, like this wouldn't be the worst item you could have if you're trying to use a spear user, because 200 spear proficiency is good. As far as I know, the only other way to get that is like you can get 200 spear proficiency on your main character in the Well of the Mind, but otherwise it's not a skill that's easily obtained. So really, it's just like Savia has her passive that gives her some spears. What is it? I forget what it's called already. Soaring Beast Knight gives her evasion when equipped with spirits. It's in light armor, so it's different from the 200 spear efficiency. But if you gave her those boots, though, it would give her more value that way if you're using her. And then said now her second class is thief. She can become a thief now if you have her handbook. And apparently she looks like apparently that's what she looks like as a thief, which is not too bad. I think she looks cooler as a knight, but that's not the worst. It's not costume change. At least she gets a costume change, unlike some characters. Like if you've ever watched me on my main account when I still use Nabinius, her priest costume change. It's the same outfit, she just wears a mitre on her head. It's like it's exactly the same other than she's wearing a mitre on her head. So at least Savia gets an actual class change wardrobe. So yeah, we're going to get a couple of extra bones, and class change requests are always nice to have. So those are for you. You're going to get 2 free ones, so if you just log in every day. And this is for the 3-week supplies, so you have 7 extra days to get these if you don't play every day. So pretty good stuff. Yeah, not too much more to talk on this, but if you're interested in the knight class, I did recently do a video about the best knights who are not legendary. You can find that video down below. As always, thank you for watching.